traffic, slow getting out. Wind 16014. Skywest 4817, turn right, heading of 19019 on heading climb and maintain 10,000, runway 18 left, clear for takeoff.
Right turn 190 for 10,000, clear for takeoff 18 left, Skywest 4817.
American 2406, 60 traffic, good evening, runway 18 left, left and wait.
Runway left, on the way, American 2406. Tower Boy 3939, for the beach for the 18 right.
Boy 3939, 60 traffic, good evening, runway 18 right, clear away at wind 16015.
Yeah, descent, 18 right, 13939.
Blue 35308, taxi via Echo Alpha, but hold short of runway 18 left, please.
Echo Alpha, hold short of 18 left for the 6308.
Wind 16014. Skywest 4817, have a departure night. American 2406, turn right, heading up 190 on the heading, climb and maintain 10,000, runway 18 left, clear takeoff.
Alright, 190 heading, clear for takeoff, 18 left and 10,000 there. 40.
American 1634, give traffic, runway 18 left, line for spacing.
Line for way 18 left, American 1634.
Skywest 6222, no response necessary. Please plan minimum time on the runway, traffic pressing behind you. Wind 16014.
Tower American 2008, visual 18 right.
American 2008, 60 traffic, thank you, runway 18 right, clear land, wind 16014.
18 right, clear land, American 2008.
Envoy 3635, this is hold short of runway 18 left to Golf 8, please.
Short of 18 left to Golf 8, Envoy 3635.
Wind 16015.
Happy Voice.
American 2406, come twice, good night.
Good night, American 2406.
American 1634, turn right, heading up 190 on the heading, climb and maintain 10,000, runway 18 left, clear takeoff.
Right heading 190 up to 10,000, 18 left, clear for takeoff,
American 311, 60 dark easing, runway 18 left, line point for spacing, that will cross. Wind 16016. Skywest 6222, thanks very much, greatly appreciate the help. Taxi via Echo Alpha, but hold short of runway 18 left, please.
Anytime, Echo Alpha, hold short 20 right, Josh. First left.
2230 hold short of runway 18 left, please.
18 left, clear man. Sorry, Gyro.
Envoy 3635, traffic holding position, cross runway 18 left, taxi Golf 8, contact on 18569.
Okay, cross the 18 left to Golf 8, 85 on 18669.
Blue 3630, cross runway 18 at Alpha, contact on 185 top of the bridge tonight.
Alpha, ground point 65 top of the bridge. Irregular. Tower 910, visual 18 right.
American 1634, contact March overnight.
March 6034.
American 1080, 2000, runway 18 right, clear land, wind 16016.
20 right, clear land, 1080.
Friendly at 474, get to your tower, south runway 18 right, attack for Navy, but hold short of runway 18 left. Cross 18 right, hold short 18 left, 474.
From Dallas-Fort Worth International Airport, this is Runway DFW in color.
Well, after another hectic setup, we are here live with you from Dallas-Fort Worth International Airport. Thank you to Warren, our announcer, and we are happy to be with you right here at Runway DFW. So we've got everything set up. We're ready to go. And I got to close the doors of my car because everything was last minute. So give me one more second. I apologize for the delay. I'll be right back with you here.
Wind 17013.
So I'm thinking I should probably have some kind of filler to start the broadcast with, since I hardly ever get to start exactly on time. But we'll get to the planes here in a second. As you can see, there's in the foreground the tail of a 757 UPS, and right behind it a 747. So we've got some UPS action here on this Thursday night. We are saying hello. Let's see if our messages work. Trident Can Aviation. Looking forward to a great show. Thank you. Patrick Lloyd, channel member. Hello from North Carolina. We have Steve Lundaby, who have you traveled here yet? I don't know, Steve, but he says the internet is terrible at the place I'm staying. Garlic Toast Life, hello from the toaster. I'm working, but that won't stop me from watching my favorite show. Thank you. And Chip says, maybe Throwback Thursday on Runway DFW, but it's Throw Up My Hands Thursday at Rancho de Chipo while I work on my taxes. Taxes? Way too early to start on taxes, don't you think? That's like in April. That's next month. All right, let us begin our plane spotting extravaganza with an American Airlines plane.
Cross 18 left at Whiskey Lima, ground 25, runway 3939.
22 cross runway 18 at Alpha, ground 25, top of the bridge, Jam, have the night.
Cross 20 left at Alpha, 5
That was American 2008, coming in from Palm Springs in California, 737-800. You may have seen, as we were watching that land, the star of the show, usually the star of the show, and there it is, the A380 Qantas, headed back to Sydney, scheduled to leave somewhere in the 8 o'clock hour. So within the hour, we should be seeing that head out, I hope. About ready to take off is Flight 1031, American Airlines. This is going to Spokane, Washington, an Airbus A321 on Runway DFW. And there it is. Can you hear the froggies out there in the hinterlands? AJ Ryder is saying hello. That's a channel member. The Peacock A380 coming to us from down under. Hello to you. Texas Girl says, I wanted to be out there tonight. We have been so busy I have to get up early and head to Austin. Well, Texas Girl, it's the thought that counts, and we're glad that you're thinking about us, and we hope you have a safe journey to the state capitol. Here goes flight 2252. It is off to Eagle, Colorado, and Airbus A319. Catch you up with the weather conditions in just a minute, but safe to say it's another balmy evening at Founders Plaza. But we will be having rain over the next few days, so we're kind of lucky to be out here tonight. We had rain yesterday. But yeah, we haven't been with you since Monday, since I had to be off on election night duties on Tuesday. Recoiler, channel member, hello from Amarillo, Texas, way out there in the west. Mark G says, the cacophony of frog sounds, a sign that spring has sprung. Texas Girl says, did you take pictures of the solar eclipse the other morning? Well, it was the lunar eclipse, to be accurate. And I was so worn out from a crazy Monday that I slept through it. Mrs. Runway DFW did get up, and she observed it and reported back. So one of us got to see it. And of course I saw pictures.
Skywest 6352, good evening, runway 18 left, line and wait for station, travel wrong. American 2923, traffic to the position, cross runway 18 at Golf, contact ground point 85 tonight. American 2923, traffic will get to position, cross runway 18 at Golf, ground point 85.
Go to UPS 767 on the radar now. Well, technically it's an Atlas Air 767. However, I don't think it's going anywhere fast, even though it's on the radar. Because looking at it, we can see that it still has at least one cargo door open that we can see. So even though it has made an appearance on the radar, it's still ingesting containers. Our channel member Jam Traveler says good evening. Hello to you. Chip says, I didn't get up early to watch the eclipse, but instead watched the back of my eyelids. Friend of the channel, Linda Kavinsky, one of our members, says good evening all from Chicagoland. Hello. Hello to you up there. William McAuliffe, hello Walt and everyone else. Not doing well today because tomorrow is 1 year that he has passed away. Well, we hope to at least take your mind off of that. So Sarah, the real deal, says I'm going to LAX in April. She tells Chip. And you know who else is going to be there at LAX for the 5th anniversary party of Airline Videos Live? Me! I'm going to be there among all the other people there. But it'd be so good to see you, Sarah, and anybody else who's showing up. I guess Chip's going to be there too. And maybe even James Webb. He said he might poke his head in there. So, in fact, he encouraged me to go. So, we'll be doing that next month. In fact, today I got my hotel reservations. I didn't get the H Hotel. It was a little I'm staying at. There's a hotel. There's another hotel in the same building with the H Hotel, so that's where I'm staying, and it's a couple $100 cheaper. So, yeah, I'm spending my income from Runway DFW wisely. But it's in the same building, elevators and everything, so it shouldn't be a problem. And then 1 week earlier, I'm going to Atlanta for AvCon, where there'll be a number of guest speakers at the Delta Flight Museum. I hope to bring you some coverage of that as well. And my room is overlooking at a hotel nearby. Supposedly, I've got a runway view from my hotel with a balcony. So we may be doing some broadcasts there from Atlanta about 1 month from now. So it's not too far in the future. So hope to bring you all along with us if you can't go to either of those events. Cajun Josh says, Walt, watching you from 34,000 inbound on flight 2983. Wow. Well, hopefully we'll see your arrival. Let's see, what was that flight number again? Did I miss it?
Echo Alpha Hold, Turtle 18 left, American 14.
Well, remind me when we get close. James Hayes says, good evening. Hello to you, James, one of our subscribers. In fact, everybody speaking in the chat is a subscriber, because that's the only way you can make your voice heard. Linda Kavinsky also going to the big party in April, which again is next month. Not too far down the line. Well, let's get back to some planes, shall we? Oh, the 747 is backing out. Well, we like to see the big gal come out. So let's see what we can do here. There it is. This is flight 5768. No, I'm sorry. This is flight 751. Apologies. It's a 747-400. It is a 17-year-old plane. It is going to the UPS headquarters in Louisville. And we are fortunate to see that it's backing out in a way which will let us watch it take off over here on the west side. You know, Rhonda Thompson says, can't believe it's going to be April. Well, let's not get ahead of ourselves, Rhonda. It's still early March. Peacock A380 celebrating the 747. And as you know, 4 is greater than 2. Hello, Josh Aldrich. One of our mods up there in OKC, Oklahoma City. Peacock A380 says Atlanta live stream sounds fantastic. Well, we're hoping everything will work out there. It'll be an airport from which Runway DFW has never broadcast, so we'll have to figure things out. And Mark G, channel member, if the Wright brothers were alive now to see the Queen of the Sky depart. That is something to think about. What would they think if they saw a plane this big not only take off and travel a couple hundred feet down the beach, but fly hundreds of, or not hundreds, but tens of thousands of, not tens of thousands, but thousands of miles away. In this case, however, to Louisville, that's just a few hundred. Can we be more specific? 733 miles betwixt here in Louisville. Sean Bramlett is a channel member hoping for rain this weekend in Houston. Yeah, a lot of the state is in dire need of rain. Weather Bob checking in from Searcy, Arkansas, another channel member. Jam Traveler says, now I'm having party FOMO, fear of missing out. I live like 10 minutes from the H, but will be way too busy that week to attend. Boo. I'm very sorry to hear that, but hopefully you can catch up. Of course, it will be broadcast in its entirety on Airline Videos Live. Now, we won't be live from that party because that's not our party, but I hope to at least squeeze in one Runway DFW at-large broadcast from LAX, most likely from the economy parking garage, and I'll spend part of my Sunday with the boys over at Clutter's Park before I gotta hop on a plane back to Dallas. Four is greater than 2, Brian. So it's headed over to runway 18 left here on the west side of DFW Airport for its next operation. I wonder if we'll, on Monday night we were here and we saw the entire UPS facility cleared out. Usually when we leave, there's at least 1 or 2 planes that are sitting there, but not this time, or not on Monday. United flight, what is it, 2330 to San Francisco, the city adjacent to the bay, is taking off over there. Going to get photobombed here by the Queen. And said Queen is now slowly moving across runway 18 left, 18 right, sorry, 18 right, the arrivals runway, on its way to find a place to take off. That flight there is 1796 American Airlines going to Phoenix, Arizona, and Airbus A321 Neo here on runway DFW. Flight Nurse 280, welcome to you. Happy to have you with us. Lyric the Game Boy going to be attending the Airline Videos 5th anniversary soiree. I look forward to seeing a lot of you out there. I never did give you that promised weather report, did I?
773.5 from leg rate, right west side.
Stand by, I'll sneak it in here. But in brief, no complaints. It's 73 degrees Fahrenheit here at Founders Plaza at DFW Airport. Wind out of the south-southeast at 11 miles an hour. We're in South Flow tonight. And, well, look at this. Robert Brune, channel member with a $50 super chat. I read the latest update on Jerry from Big Jet TV. Get well soon, Jerry. And we certainly do concur with that. We've been following along very closely with Jerry. Here he is in the fall of 2024. He came to DFW Airport for one of his special members-only broadcasts. I got to meet him. Very lucky. Great guy. And he's been in the hospital for a couple of weeks now. They had some complications. As we keep track of the planes here, Cargo Lux Queen coming in, and UPS Queen taking off. It's a double play. What is this, Anchorage? So the UPS Queen on its way to Louisville. And that Atlas Air, I'm sorry, was it Atlas Air? No, it's Cargo Lux coming in from Anchorage. There's another 747-400. Let's see if we can get a look-see at the Cargo Lux plane before it disappears from our view. There it is. There's an 18-year-old 747-400. This one operated by Cargo Lux Italia. And when I said those words, I had to use a hand gesture, because I guess that's what an Italian would do. Not an obscene gesture, mind you, but Brian Henry, channel member with a $5 super chat. Thank you, Brian. Hello, Walt. I just seen a bit ago on Flight Radar 24 that that Emirates Flight 221 is finally en route from Dubai, but it's the 777-200. Been a long time since that aircraft came here. That is very interesting. I don't know. I haven't looked to see what the status is of the. On Tuesday when we were here, no, on Monday when we were here, there were 3 Middle Eastern planes that were just kind of hanging out. We had 2 Qatar planes and 1 Emirates. They appear to have been on their way since we were last here. So thanks for that information. Carol Sullivan, good evening, Walt. Great catch of the 2 queens. I'm kind of surprised. I hadn't looked ahead at what's coming in tonight, and so kind of surprised me pleasantly. Well, we're going to check out the aviation stylings now of American Flight 777, which is not a 777, but an Airbus A321. But, you know, Las Vegas, 777, slot machines, get it? Right behind that one is American 2861 coming in from Santa Ana, California, which is going to be, when it gets here, a MAX 8. Well, it probably was all along. Tri-Siak Bowers says, I love the peepers in spring. Those in the rain are my favorite springtime sounds. So we've got we got the froggies wailing away. We interspersed or punctuated by the sound of jets. Our friend and channel member and moderator, the Random Spotter, is here. Hello, Luke. Mark G says, Walt, I thought the same with your Anchorage comment. Yeah, it's pretty rare we see a 747 double play here. And in fact, we relish any day when we see one 747, much less two. So I'm happy with that. That's the MAX 8 from Santa Ana we spoke of only moments ago. Peacock A380 positing that it's remarkable, or isn't it remarkable, that the majestic Qantas A380 tail dwarfs the American Airlines aircraft, but we all knew that. Well, let me get that picture back for you. Well, yeah, that is a very big plane, and it's not going to be too much longer. I don't have the date, but before British Airways switches over its what is currently on most days an A350-1000 service from London back to the A380. So we will have two daily A380 flights here. Whoopee! Makes it seem like a big deal airport, yeah? Josh Aldrich letting us know that the Lufty Queen 100th anniversary livery will be at LAX tomorrow. I'd love to see that. Maybe we'll catch it when we're out there. And if our friend Kevin is not live tomorrow, I don't know what his schedule is. If he's not live tomorrow, well, he'd probably make an exception for that, right? You can, of course, watch it on one of his sub-channels, the 24-hour live streams at Airline Videos Live Plus. We've got American Flight 1126 coming in from Austin, Texas. Another MAX 8 about to transit the shrubbery.
Alright, 2597, turn right, heading 190, maintain 10,000, 18 left, let's take off.
18 left, let's take off, 5 heading 190.
Alright, 511, time for 511, 27.
Jam Traveler says everyone will be live from LAX tomorrow with the new special 100-year Lufty Queen. Theo Ward letting us know that May 21st is the date when we can expect to see the British Airways A380 coming back. And Luke is letting us know that, yes, Kevin will be live tomorrow for that special event. So I know I'll be tuned in. So J.R. Milton says all we need now is the call of a coyote. It's pretty dark out there. I don't know if we'll see any coyotes tonight, but we'll keep our ears perked. Well, we've got our pal and fellow streamer, Wellington Flights Live. Kevin is here. Hello, great to see everyone. Kevin's a member of the channel, and I appreciate that, and good friend of Runway DFW. So watch, be sure you subscribe to Kevin at well, both Kevins, at Airline Videos Live and at Wellington Flights Live.
1146 at Alpha, cross runway left, touch the ground, 0.65 bridge. Alpha, cross 18 left. And,
so of course for Kevin, in Wellington, it's already Friday, yeah? Brandon Rabbit wants to know if there's any Roadrunners out there. I've never seen any out here, but where I live, which is about 50 miles north of here, yes, they're regular visitors. And they don't really look anything like the cartoon version. They're not quite as colorful, but it is fun to see them. I haven't seen any of them painting a tunnel on a fence.
Tower American 3117 approaching the leg right. 3117 to the sky 116.
As they're known to do. American 3511 to Chihuahua. American Eagle 3511 to Chihuahua in Mexico. He has an Embraer 175. Tail going out of the picture. It'll come into this picture and we'll watch it go.
190 up to 10,000. Quick take off on left. Envoy 611. They're on 30 seconds to the top. I'm only 12 mile point. 1 left. Line up runway. 439
I hear it. There it is. Emery, you're just with a $5 super chat. Thank you, Emery. Walt, do you remember Greater Southwest Airport, which was the predecessor to DFW? I've only read about it. I never was there. I guess when I first got to to the Dallas area, there were at least some remnants still there, but I had no knowledge of it. So I was not out there to see it. I think the terminal had been torn down by then, but there was still, still hadn't been developed yet into something else, which now it's like a business park, and I don't know. I think even part of the American Airlines headquarters. But if you look it up online, there's lots of interesting pictures about the the terminal was quite something. It was built in the, I think, either the late 40s or the early 50s. And it was intended to be what DFW Airport became later, but it didn't have the same level of support from the community, specifically from the cities of Dallas and Fort Worth. Francis N., channel member for 10 months. Hey, Walt, the months are creeping up. Oh, creeping, that sounds kind of... Well, I hope you didn't mean that in a pejorative way, and I'm sure you didn't. Rohit Parkal, hello to me and everyone. Boy, what a night. India are through to the final of the Cricket World Cup. They play New Zealand on Sunday. I'd really like to sit down and understand cricket someday. I have watched it, but I'm totally ignorant of cricket. I don't think I ever got finished talking about our friend Jerry, Big Jet TV. He's still in hospital in the London area. His progress is being reported on regularly by his business associate Jilly, for whom we are very thankful for her updates. And Jerry, get well soon. We need you back. You are the supreme ambassador of live plane spotting and one of the originals. And as I always say, a big influence on my decision to plow forward with this avocation. So all the best to you, Jerry. There's Luke the Random Spotter, one of our mods. Member now for 28 months. By my reckoning, that's more than 2 years. 28 and counting. Here's to many more. Keep up the awesome work, and hope to get down there to see you soon. That would be super. Thank you, Luke. And, you know, while you're at it, the Random Spotter has a channel, you know. So be sure you are subscribed to the Random Spotter channel. You never know where he's going to pop up. He gets to travel a lot more than I do. American 1005 is going to San Francisco. It's an Airbus A321 Neo.
Anyone on there, maintain 10,000, that runway 18 left, cleared for takeoff, American 1095. American 996 tower, 18 left, minus point. Minus way, 1 left, 99.
Off it goes to the city adjacent to the bay. You may have seen the British Airways A350-1000 there parked at Terminal D. It came in just as I was driving over here, a little after 6:30 p.m. We should see that go out tonight, although it will often lift off from the east side of the airport. But we'll try our best to show it. Shadow Dragon VR. Hi, I live in Dallas. I love aviation. I've taken an interest in your streams. Well, I thank you for doing that. Of course, you've clicked the subscribe button so you can comment, and I appreciate that. Glad you found us. Frank Pierce, 2008. Random. I just subscribed. Thank you to you. That puts us ever closer to our immediate goal of being 1/3 of the way to a YouTube award. A little plaque they give you when you have reached 100,000 viewers, 100,000 subscribers. We're almost 1/3 of the way there.
32 Tower, runway 18 left on.
So this is flight 9 to Albuquerque. 737-800. Cruising past Terminal D there, the international terminal, just before rotation. There's Terminal F, the new Terminal F there in the background.
American Manor, trying to park for good day. American Manor.
There's flight 681, touching down from Cancun, Mexico. An Airbus A321neo. Brendan Rabbit, you should do something extreme when you hit 100,000 subscribers. I just hope I endure until that time. But, you know, it's not, you know, it's nice. That's nice, but, you know, the nice part is that we've got a very nice following right now. I love the community that we have here, fostered by our great mods. So, you know, maybe that would be too big for us. I don't know. Sagar Legend says the Astro Retro livery, estimated arrival at 8:41 p.m., flight 2818, coming into Terminal A. Chances are that'll be on the other side of the airport. And we've got a big plane now about to land. Let's take a look. That's Dreamy Liner, Flight 81, touching down from London Heathrow. 7879. Flight 81 departed from Heathrow 9 hours 35 minutes ago. And that is a plane that was delivered to American Airlines last October. I dare say it still has that new plane smell.
Anyone heading cross 1 left at Whiskey Mike, take the high speed. Whiskey Mike, cross 1 left, and contact ground 1 left. Cross 1 left, Whiskey Mike, contact ground 1.
Brendan says, giant party at Grand Hyatt.
3125 at Alpha, cross 1 left, contact ground 1.
Where are you talking about? Are you talking about... Oh, here in Dallas. I don't know if I could afford that. Grand Hyatt, pretty ritzy. I've been trying to experiment with a fourth camera tonight. So there's camera 3. I have a camera over here on, which is not, well, it's actually a phone. I had it working at home as an extra camera, and for some reason it didn't want to fire up when I got here tonight. So let me see if that is functional. And so far, it's not.
Got 6185 to right, heading 190, maintain 10,000, my 18 left, up there.
So, yeah. Extra camera is a no-go. At least with this cable.
Wait left, American.
Behind the scenes at Runway DFW. Always trying to bring you more cameras, but doesn't always work. Mark G says they saw that plane taking off, that American Dreamliner taking off from London Heathrow this morning. And the Peacock A380 says, I've already started purchasing some gifts from the Red Kangaroo for our visit in September. Dorkfest is going to be big. I think this will be my 4th Dorkfest, yes. Or the 5th. I'm not sure. In any event, it's going to be fun. Anytime us aviation enthusiasts get together, it's fun times. Random Spotter Codeshare crew reunited September 2026. Of course, Codeshare crew consists of the Random Spotter and Reverse Ops, Patrick from Honolulu, and me. And yeah, that will be. We will have a time. I hear a takeoff. See if we can pick up on this here. Where is it? Did I miss it? I think I did. Ooh, I think I see some either red engine glow or a reflection of a red light. I normally don't get to see the engine glow on my little monitor here. It's like only 2 inches, my monitor is. Ken Schmidt with an aloha. Ken is one of our mods. We are glad to hear you, or to see you. Norman Smith says, looks like a great evening there. It really is. I mean, there's a pretty good assemblage of plane spotting folks out here tonight, sitting on the bench, sitting in their cars. Most everybody's sitting in their cars, although it's such a nice night. I don't know why you wouldn't be out here amongst the crowds. Let's see if we've done a check on the Bank of America Tower tonight in downtown Dallas. You see it there. We'll get a little closer, and it's green tonight, which is its kind of default color, but it'll light up in some other colors sometimes. And there in the middle of your screen, of course, the W building, lit up in honor of me, of course. Rohit Prakal says, it's always the cable. Most of the camera glitches, in my experience, and you are well experienced, is in the movie TV business have been of cable issues. And I think that's a good observation. But I've tried multiple cables with this particular setup tonight, and none of them have worked. Although it consists of plugging it's an iPhone, which I'm routing out to a converter, and maybe that has something to do. But it worked at home. William McAuliffe, what is the weather like there, Walt? It's going to be some bad weather tonight. Well, according to my information, take a look here at the updated forecast, the hourly forecast here in Grapevine, Texas. Partly cloudy to mostly cloudy. The rest of the time we'll be here with the wind out of the south-southeast at about 15 miles an hour. The chance of rain starts after midnight, by which time we hope to be out of here. And then there'll be some thunderstorms tomorrow across the region, and also on Saturday a lot of rain in the forecast. So I don't know if we'll have a Saturday broadcast, or if we do, if we will have it from Love Field where we can find some protection. So we've got American Eagle 3613 there. It's number 175. It is going to Aguas Calientes in Mexico. Pen Marcus Wang, just back from Taiwan yesterday afternoon. I was on American Flight 176 from Tokyo, Haneda. I hope you had a good trip. So this regional jet making its way to, what did I say? Aguas Calientes. Give you a Frontier here, coming in from Phoenix, Arizona, with a bird on the tail. That's flight 3284, Airbus A320 Neo, and that was Sky the Blue Jay on the tail. I spy with my aviation eye a 757. That is a UPS flight 753, a 757-200 on its way to Chicago Rockford International Airport.
$19.94.
Most definitely a 20th century plane. 31 years old. Or should we say 31 years young? Coltosaurus, Walt, do you ever attend AirVenture Oshkosh in July? I never have. I know, by reputation, it's a pretty incredible place to hang out and see unusual and rare and special aircraft. I have never been there. I don't have any plans to go there this year because I've got so many trips coming up. We've got, as we mentioned, next month we've got 2 trips. First to Atlanta and then to Los Angeles. Atlanta is AvCon at the Delta Museum, and the 1 week later is the Airline Video's 5th anniversary soiree at the Top of the H Hotel. Can't miss that. Say hi to Kevin and Rudy and all of our acquaintances. And then in, let's see, the next month, you may well see a bonus vacation live stream from Runway DFW. Details of that to come. So that would be in April. No, that would be in March. No, that would be in May. Sorry. So I've got 2 trips in March, 1 in May, and then of course in September we've got the Cranky Dork Fest weekend in Los Angeles, and that will be immediately followed by our now traditional Trans-Pacific journey to Korea, where we'll give you some shows from Incheon International Airport, and perhaps do our kind of traditional walking around stuff at large in Korea. So, and I don't know, my son, who lives in Korea and works, has talked about us going to either like having a side trip to Tokyo, which might be very interesting. So that's hasn't been worked out yet. William McAuliffe, we're glad you spent some time with us, and we'll see you again soon. Thanks for watching. I'd like to say, Josh, that they're shining that light at us, but I think that's pretty much standard practice when they start the taxi. So. But we'll pretend that they're giving us a special salute, huh? Always love seeing the 757 workhorse, and also seeing how quickly it rotates. Sometimes it just bounces right off the runway like it was a little business jet. So it's got the clearance to cross over runway 18 right on the way to 18 left for takeoff to Chicago Rockford International Airport. We have been with you for about an hour now. Got on a couple of minutes late. Just a reminder, you're watching Runway DFW After Dark, live and in color from Dallas Fort Worth International Airport. We come to you from the Founders Plaza facility.
Heading 190, maintain 10,000, runway 18 left, so takeoff.
Let's take off runway 18 left, right 190, maintaining 10,000.
Got another Frontier plane there. Looks like it's angling to take off. This will have Grace the Oncilla? O-N-C-I-L-L-A? Where do they get these animals from? Some manner of feline, is it not? It's an Airbus A321. This one is flight 1051 on its way to Las Vegas.
American 2891, it was Lima, hold short, runway 18 left. Whiskey Lima, hold short, 18 left, American 2891. H73, turn right heading 190, maintain 10,000, runway 18 left, so takeoff. Right turn 190, maintain 10,000, 18 left, clear takeoff to K73. American 29, I want to make sure we're all on the same page. At Whiskey Lima, hold short, 18 left. At Whiskey Lima, hold short 18 left, American 2891. Thank you, American 1285.
So I can get the 757 off now.
28 left, American 28, American 1285. Frontier 1021 times, please.
That almost escaped from me right there. So let's see, will it take off before it gets to Terminal D? Well, there's Terminal D. Pretty snappy.
Sorry, 1285, runway heading 190, maintain 1010, 10,000, runway 18 left, clear for takeoff. Runway heading, maintain 10,000, clear for takeoff, 18 left, American 1285. Runway 41642, runway 18 left, minus 1 traffic, across that 18 left, minus 1, runway 4164. 273, thanks, parking.
Flight 1285 is going to Portland, Oregon. That's American Airlines. That's an Airbus A321neo. As we watch the planes come and go.
Only 3889, keep moving, Whiskey Kilo Cross, runway 18 left, contact ground 185.
Whiskey Kilo Cross 18 left, ground point 85, on board 3889.
2891 at Whiskey Lima Cross, runway 18 left, contact ground 185. Alright, Whiskey Lima Cross 18 left, 25 other side, mark 2891. Mark 1285, thanks, Mark, good day. Mark, American 1285.
Because we did have the full moon a couple of days ago. I don't see it in the sky, although I don't know if it's risen yet or if we cannot see it due to overcastability here in North Texas. It's pretty overcast. There's an American Eagle, Embraer 175. This is going to Grand Junction.
18 left, clear for takeoff, all board 4164.
Flight 4164, American Eagle.
American point 318.
Go ahead, American 23.
Make sure you guys still working on it.
Yeah, we are. 23.
No problem.
It's a big gust of wind blasting us right now.
And flight 4164. Next 310, we're on the go. American 310, turn right.
American 2318 is going to Los Angeles.
2000. Maintain 2000.
We're looking for it now.
2,100 Embraer.
Well, there it is. It looks like it is waiting further instructions. Perhaps it's got to get its flight parameters. That's an Airbus A321, flight 2318, going to LAX. In the meantime, there's Frontier Flight 4463 to Denver, an Airbus A320neo, which has Mia the Dolphin. Mia, M-I-A, the Dolphin. on the tail.
American 310, contact departure on 135.97, 3597. American 78.
Joel Crouch has just went outside on the patio and saw the UPS 757 fly over. Rainbow Kid Aviation, a little bit late. Can't stay long, but glad to be here. We're happy to have you with us. Thanks for stopping by, spending a part of your evening or other part of the day with us. And here comes American 1480 from Phoenix.
160, right, clear line.
An Airbus A321 Neo.
Tower American 12318, we're ready.
8.13, runway 18 left on the plane.
Rohit, I have a friend who understands everything I say. His name is Roger.
1480 with
Ba-dum-bum.
got it. If not,
Flight 310 just went around, I am told.
Okay, we'll take back to American 1480. Cross point left is all safe, contact ground 185.
I'm looking at a map to see if I can find it. Oh, I see it. It had been coming in from Grand Rapids, and but we did not catch it. We didn't catch this one. We told you about it. No, I don't think we did tell you about it. At any rate, it was an Airbus A321 coming in from Grand Rapids. It has gone around. We should see that again. Thanks for that alert, Michael Cruz. Michael says moonrise is at 8:56, so that's not too distant future. Keep an eye out, see if it makes an appearance on our horizon. So here's that American plane that was going to, where did we say? LAX. Looks like it's ready to go. But I think because of the wind conditions, and maybe it was who knows, maybe it was a gust that prompted the go around. I'm just speculating.
American 2318, turn right heading 190, maintain 10,000, runway 18 left, clear for takeoff.
18 left, clear for takeoff, right heading 190, up to 10,000, American 2318. Tower American.
I think we're going to spin around, watch Frontier Flight 4559 come in from Dulles Airport in Washington with the Yukon, the Caribou on it. Because we love to see these whimsical liveries.
Tower 3402, when you're ready. Envoy 3402, deep sun tower, runway right, clear to land, wind 17018. Right, clear to land, 3402.
That's a big rack. We get deer in our neighborhood, but haven't seen any with antlers of that dimension.
Right, clear to land, wind 17014, got 20.
I didn't tell you the story about Mrs. Runway DFW rescuing a deer. We have a perimeter fence around our property, which deer like to hop over and they come and visit. And we give them some nutrition, or Mrs. Runway DFW does. And one of them, she was out there and she saw one that got its hoof stuck in the fence. And she had to get, she went into action, she sprung into action. She got some cutters, some wire cutters, cut the fence, and saw to it that the deer got a chance to run free. And so now, Mrs. Runway DFW is in communication with a fence company to lower the fence in that part, in that section where the deer typically jump over, to give them a better chance. And so I salute Mrs. Runway DFW for taking care of our wildlife.
Frontier 4559, traffic will hold position at Whiskey Lima, crossway left, contact ground 25.
Because we're lucky enough to live adjacent, right? Our property borders on a state park, so we got lots of animals coming and going.
Contact departure 4463.
And you may have noticed in our last shot that the Qantas A380 has now been freed from Terminal D, and it is on its way, beginning its long journey to Sydney. Kenneth Murray, channel member, says, "Good evening all, hello to you." And here's Raina Taylor, the official equestrian champion of Runway DFW. Hello to you, Ms. Raina. Linda Kavinsky, nice save for Mrs. Runway DFW. Yeah, I mean, you know, I wasn't there when she did all this. I think I was away from home getting ready for one of our broadcasts, and I don't know if I could have done that. That, you know, of course, the deer was screaming in terror before she got it free. J. Ella Cortez says hello from Anna, Texas.
Martech 648 connected at Alpha 5, in fact, to be a Bravo Charlie to direct East Coast to their closed area there at Bravo and Charlie.
Rainbow Kid Aviation has that flight to Mexico. Mexico City is a brand new aircraft as of last month. Did we miss that one? No, well, here we go. We'll catch the tail end of it here, or will we? There it is. There's the brand new plane as of last month, a MAX 8 going to Mexico City. Thank you for that heads up. So much going on here. Hard to keep track, but there it is. You may have seen also that we've got Turkish Flight 192 to Istanbul is now taxiing. This is a 777-300ER, about to begin its long journey. Hope that's not my car. It's a 15-year-old 777. No, not my car. So we're about to see if it'll, usually makes a little jog here, but it appears to be going over the bridge to the east side for a takeoff.
Envoy 3402 Whiskey Kilo, cross my left, contact ground 25.
Don't they know the west side is the best side? Somebody must have told them. Well, our consolation prize will have to be the A380. Emery, thank you for that $2 super chat. Yes, indeed. Raina Taylor, now a member for 29 months, Quadjet member. Wow, 29 months has flown by, says she. I'm grateful to be in this community of plane lovers. Good news, I can put full weight on my foot. I also started physical therapy. Aw, thank you for that update, Raina. We're so happy to hear that you're on the mend. She had some foot surgery, keeping her sidelined for a bit, but that's not going to keep her down.
American 3075, sorry, you would accept it on the road converging runway. American 3075, April.
There's Beve giving a shout out to Mrs. Runway DFW. Look at this. This is another. I don't think I've seen this many Frontier. Has Frontier upped its service to DFW? I have not seen this many Frontier flights in one night. At least not recently. That plane coming in from Tucson, Arizona, flight 3880, Airbus A321neo, and just for the record, that had Cloud, the 3-wattled bellbird, gracing its tail. Subscriber Emily Buntrock says good evening from the West Texas desert of El Paso. It's so far away from here, it's in a different time zone. Gotta say, the A380 doesn't appear to be making much progress so far.
American 901, DFW, good evening, wind 16018, runway 18 right, clear to land. 18 right, clear to land, American 901. American 3075, be in position for the converging runway. Yep.
Do I need one? Howdy everyone, happy Friday Eve to you all. See, I got your name right again.
Down to Alpha, cross runway 18 left, contact ground point 65 on the bridge, traffic hold position. On Alpha, cross runway left down on the bridge.
Here comes that plane that made the go-around earlier. American 310 coming in from Grand Rapids. So, passengers on that A321 got a little extra sightseeing in after what is now a 2-hour and 27-minute flight from Grand Rapids, Michigan.
310, hold short when he left the Gulf 8. Hold short of when he left the Gulf 8 for American 310.
I've never been on a go-around. I wonder if passengers even, well, I guess it depends on the suddenness of it. A lot of go-rounds are decided on, you know, a little bit ahead of landing. Although some actually get very close to the runway and some even actually touch the runway before they do a little touch and go there. Okay, so I got a little shout out from Do I Need One? We have a new channel member, Anna Radlinger. Anna Radlinger, new twin jet member. Thank you, Anna. And before becoming a member, Anna said, hello, Walton DFW crew. We enjoy watching all the way from Corpus Christi, Texas. Airport lights are always pretty. Well, thank you for signing up and supporting the channel. Very much appreciated. Now that Ghost plane, that Plain Jane cargo plane, which is actually an Atlas airplane operating on behalf of UPS tonight. It is just about to back out now, I believe. This is Flight 565. It's going to Louisville, the UPS World Port. It's a Boeing 767-300ER.
1993.
And that's a 20th century plane. It'll be 33 years old come July. And this is pretty much a regular visitor, at least as far as we're concerned here. When we're here, this plane seems to be here and going out to Louisville. And as we've noted, it is totally unmarked except for the N number at the towards the rear of the fuselage. So we'll get to see that a little better in a moment or two. MMC 1718 said, I had the unfortunate go-around arriving in Atlanta from Honolulu. Yeah, that's a long flight. You don't want to make that any longer. I hope you didn't have a connection to make. And Rohit Parkal says, I've been in 2 go-arounds, both times in heavy rain. Now that could be scary.
Runway 18 left, clear for takeoff. Alright, right 190, up to 10,000, 18 left, clear for takeoff, American 1392. American 901, taxi to Echo and Alpha, hold short 18 left. Echo Alpha, short 18 left, American 901. American 3075, contact Port Ship. See you, American 3075.
Forward tower, United 1565, inbound morning red.
United 1565, DFW Tower, good evening, wind 16015.
We've got a Cessna Supercargo Master waiting to come on through here. This is from the turn of the century. The plane was built at the turn of the century. It's coming from Wichita Falls, Texas. It landed over on runway 13 right, which we don't get to see that over where we are. So there you go. Time to let the affiliates have station identification on the YouTube streaming network.
American 850 at Wichita, Lima, cross runway 18 left, contact ground 185.
This is Runway DFW After Dark.
Thank you, Warren. You are watching said broadcast live from Dallas-Fort Worth International Airport in Texas. And it's good to have you with us. It's just now 9 o'clock here in the central time zone of the USA on a Thursday night. We'll be with you most likely for another couple hours if everything works out as planned. So if you can hang out with us, that would be great. I guess this must be waiting, this plane, this Supercargo Master must be waiting for, because it's got to go past UPS planes on its way to its parking spot. at the far end of the UPS lot. Oh, I know why. It's got to wait for that that Atlas Air 767, which is now blocking its way. So that accounts for that. We are saying hello to Josigi N9F from Nairobi in Kenya. So good to have you with us here on this Thursday night. Mark KG says, in my opinion, the go-around is way better than the alternative. There are old pilots, bold pilots, but no old, bold pilots. And I concur. Well, look what's coming up behind us there. That's another Martin Air Super Cargo Master. This coming in from Abilene, Texas, in East Texas.
$19.99.
Oops, I hit the wrong button there, folks. The one I meant to hit is
$19.89.
because that's how old that plane is. 37-year-old Super Cargo Master. So now we have two of them lined up over there, waiting to park, but they've gotta wait till that Atlas Air 767 clears the way. So fun times. Meanwhile, we haven't forgotten about Qantas Flight 8. It's still making its way towards takeoff time. Looks like it's going to be coming up the central taxiway. There's the King.
Right turn 190 up to 10,000, clear takeoff. 1683 DFW Tower when you left on white.
Chip wants to know, is there a stretch version of the Super Cargo Master, the Super Duper Cargo Master? That is a good question. Put you in touch with the Department of Naming at Cessna or Textron or whoever owns that now. Qantas Flight 8. We've got no pause tonight, I think, is an accurate depiction. There's a 14-year-old King O' the Skies, just about to embark on its 8,500-mile flight to Sydney, averaging about 16 and a half hours in the sky. There's British Airways there in the background. We should be seeing that go out later tonight.
American 2067 DFW Tower, crossing Lake 31 Super Airbus 381 parts, the inboard, runway 18 right, clear to land, wind 16014, that's 20. Clear to land, right, crossing Lake 31 Super.
And finally, right in front of us is coming the generic airliner. At Atlas Air 767, unmarked. Well, it's got its tail lit up tonight.
American 2097 1037, turn right heading 190, maintain 1010,000, runway 18
Let's tail it up with nothing on it.
Heading 190.
There's the end number.
18 left, American 2019.
The only markings on this aircraft. And once again, this is going to Louisville. It's flight 765. And it is on the trajectory which would put it, which would have it going over the bridge to the east side. I misspoke. Want to get up, go ahead about Abilene. What was I thinking?
Quantitate super, no problem. Let me know whenever you're ready.
So those super cargo masters are chomping at the bit to line up and come on in as soon as this guy gets out of the way.
American 3242, turn right heading 190, maintain 1010,000, runway 18 left, clear to takeoff.
Well, you know what else we have to see right now? So much to see.
Envoy 3869, inbound with visual 18 right. Envoy 3869,
I don't want to miss this shot.
Right, clear to land, wind 16015. 18 right, clear to land, Envoy 3869.
It's the moonrise.
Tower 18 left, on a point. Left, on a point, American 14.
There's the Roo. I don't think it's going to come far north enough for us to get it in the same shot as the moon. And here comes a twin spin of cargo masters, cargo maestros.
American 3242, contact port 3242.
So we got it all here tonight, big to small.
Heading 190, maintain 1010,000, runway 18 left, clear to takeoff. 190, heading 10,000, clear to takeoff, point left, American 1430. American 2313, DFW Tower 18 left, on point, traffic underway. 18 left, on point, American 1430.
So there yonder is the moon. I don't know how much of that we're going to see tonight because of cloud cover. And it's got to just not at the right angle to get that in the same shot with the King of the Skies. Feather Jensen saying hello. Siruku, good evening. Looks like a beautiful night for planes. It really is. I am loving it.
American 2313, turn right heading 190, maintain 1010,000, runway 18 left.
That was American 2067 coming in from Richmond.
American 1701, DFW Tower, runway left, line up and wait. Line up and wait, 18 left, American 1701. Giant 765, heavy DFW Tower, traffic 4 miles final at Yankee Cross, runway 18 right, hold short, 18 left.
Good across 18 right, hold short of 18 left for Giant 765.
American 1430, contact Spark Smith.
Oh, there's Chip with a a reference to Rocky and Bullwinkle. I like that.
16015, just 20, runway 18 right, clear to land, caution like turbulence, keep Airbus 380, point on board. 20 right, clear land, American 1844. American 2067, hold short line left to Gulf 8. What's our running left to Gulf 8, American 2067. Already know what 4285, there's 1 right.
And Feather is watching from Yuma, Arizona. Isn't that in the lyric of an Eagles song? Such a fine sight to see.
American 14060, it says runway left line up away, traffic across.
There goes flight 1701 to Albuquerque, New Mexico, American Airlines. But we're more interested in this plane at the moment.
Giant 765 heavy, Yankee cross, runway 18 left, contact ground point 65 on top of the Yankee Bridge.
You can clear to cross 18 left and then ground 12165 on the bridge.
And you may have just heard that that ghost plane is on its way across the bridge to the east side. That Atlas Air cargo. Taking off there is American 1406 to San Antonio, Texas, an Airbus A321. And we wait patiently for Qantas.
American 1406, give me a couple minutes in position. They got a tug that broke down on the bridge, so it's blocking Foxtrot, our one taxiway, and Bravo, there's been an envoy wait for probably 10 minutes. American 1406.
So did I just hear something is broken down on the bridge? Just so you know, there's an east and a west side here at DFW Airport, and the two sides are connected by bridges, 2 on the north side of the terminals, and 2 bridges on the south side of the terminals. We never have to worry about the A380 crossing the bridge, though, because it's too big. So it's always going to take off and land over here, unless there's some kind of a crazy emergency.
Envoy 3733, DFW Tower, runway 13 right, clear to land, wind 15012, just 20.
We'll get you a look at the cloud-be-shrouded moon here.
I want to say Superstar.
We're going to be able to go with this issue, we just have to watch the
Here comes a plane. Hang on a second. Let's see if the plane will intercept the moon here.
W Tower, American 2747 to 018 right.
American 2747, DFW Tower, wind 16015, just 20, runway 18 right, clear to land.
18 right, clear to land, American 2747. Tower, United 1949, visual 18 right.
United 1949, DFW Tower, wind 16015, just 20, runway 18
There's the lyric I was thinking. Oh, Winslow, Arizona. Not Yuma, Arizona. Okay. Thank you, Rohit.
American 1844, exit there at Echo 3. You'll see an opposite direction Embraer on Echo. He's going to be making a turn at Whiskey Mike. Give way to him, taxi via Echo and Alpha, hold short when he left.
Alright, Echo 3, Echo Alpha.
American 1406, turn right heading 190, maintain 10,000, runway 18 left, clear for takeoff.
Take off from runway 1 left on the heading of 190, American 14 0.
American 1536, DFW Tower, runway 18 left, line up away, converging runway operation.
18 left, line up away, man.
That moon is now disappearing behind clouds.
American 1162 if you're ready. American 2288 and Speedbird whenever he's ready, somewhere in there.
Coming in from Lubbock, Texas, this Embraer 175, American Eagle 4285.
Quantitate Super, Roger, I'll take my chin.
I wish I could tell you, Linda.
Envoy 3854, drop below
This is
position,
a little bit unusual.
From my right left and back to ground 25.
But again, before a plane takes off, it's got to have all its parameters dialed in to its computer system, and it gets those, as my understanding is, it gets those from the airline. So, you know, and then we're talking about fuel load and weight and baggage and number of passengers, and that's all got to be piped into the computer system, the onboard computer system, so it knows how long it should roll before rotating in order to have a very efficient takeoff and make it all the way back to Australia with sufficient reserves. So that may be what's going on. We've got United Flight 1949 coming in from Houston Intercontinental Airport, George Bush Intercontinental Airport in Houston. 737-900.
Speedbird 8, Super, DFW Tower, on my way left, line up and wait. Speedbird 8, Super, 18 left, line up and wait.
So here once again is King Roo. It is
Sorry, Qantas 8, Super, on my way
kind of
left, line up
parked there. Sure looks like it.
1949 taxi via Echo and Alpha. hold short
Maybe
line
that's why it
left.
came up the central taxiway, so because it knew it was going to have to
Envoy 3733,
have a
taxi
sit a
via
spell,
dealer route, hold
as they
short
say
line
in
right.
Texas.
Tower Union, Envoy 3575, visual 1 right.
Envoy 3575,
British Airways Flight 192 to London Heathrow at A350-1000 is now on the radar.
Land 1 right on way.
So that one's going to be moving out from Terminal D. Meanwhile, this one's on the move.
Looks like everybody on the Whiskey Golf line. 1536, contact Porch to you. Porch, over. American 1844, travel.
First couple of years I was broadcasting here from DFW, we had no A380s. There had been A380s in the past from Emirates and Qantas, but those services stopped with the advent of the pandemic. So we were happy to see when British Airways was the first to come back with the A380. And then it stopped, and then Qantas came with its big jet. So we'll get a little look at it as it starts rolling.
We're ready at point then.
American 3150, taxi up field, short 18 left at Whiskey Fox.
Feather Jansen, what is the temperature in
And hold short.
Dallas? My sources say it's 72 degrees, wind out of the south-southeast, 12 miles an hour. Now we're talking Fahrenheit there.
American 1797 DFW Tower, caution, wake turbulence, waiting intro spacing, runway way left on wait. Point left line flight, American 1797. American 2747, taxi to the Echo and Alpha, hold short, running left.
Echo and Alpha, hold short 18 left, American 2747.
Delta 2796 DFW Tower, caution, wake turbulence, Super Airbus 380, departure to board, wind 160 and 16, runway 18 right, clear to land. Delta 2796 DFW Tower, good evening, caution, wake turbulence, Super Airbus 380, departure off the board, wind 160 and 19, runway 18 right, clear to land. American 1672 DFW Tower, hello, wind 16018, runway 18 right, clear to land.
And she's off.
United 1949 and American 2747. Traffic world position, both of you at taxiway Alpha. Cross runway 18 left. Contact ground point 65 on top of the bridge. Call signs only.
And 1949. American 2747.
Envoy 3733, traffic's on a 3-mile final at Whiskey Kilo, cross 18 right, hold short, 18 left. Qantas 8 super contact, Fudge, good day. Envoy 3575, hold short, 18 left to Whiskey Lima.
First 18 left, Whiskey Envoy 3575.
Close the call on tower, Envoy 4181. Envoy 4181, DFW Tower, wind 160 at 16, runway 13 right, clear to land.
Safe travels to Sydney. Mark G says it never gets old watching the King depart. Indeed. The MG says, sounds like UPS having a heck of a time with an air start cart. Now, I thought we had ended that era with the dismissal of the MD-11s, but I guess not. Latest plane backing out now. Is this 767 on its way to Ontario, California? It's flight 761.
American 3150, DFW Tower, when he left on point.
On point 18 left, now American 1162 ready to go in sequence.
American 1162.
1997.
And another 20th century plane for us to salute.
Envoy 3575, all the way up to short of 18 left at Whiskey Lane, all the way up the line.
All the way up the line, short of 18 left.
Delta 2796, take that high speed and then taxi via Echo and Alpha, hold short 18 left.
Taking the high speed, Echo Alpha, hold short 18 left, Delta 2796.
One of our channel members, April Wonder Woman, saying good evening. Hello to you.
American 3150, turn right heading 190, maintain 10,000, runway 18 left, clear to take off.
Saying I was there a few weeks ago, got to see the A380 take off. It was amazing.
Envoy 4222,
It's pretty cool. I mean, you know, we try to present it to you here with sound and pictures, but it's hard to replicate the kind of the whole impact you get when you're here in person. Chip is saying, I hope to get to fly in a Cathay 777-9 one day. right, I'm about to go dash over to the automobile and get my packable windbreaker jacket, so I'll be right back.
Envoy 3733 with Kilo cross 20 left, contact ground 25, pass behind the southbound tug there on Buckshot. Envoy 3575 with Lima cross 20 left, contact ground 25.
With Lima cross 20 left, 115, 145.
Delta 2796, once you get to Alpha cross 20 left, ground 0.65 on the bridge.
Alright, moving into Alpha cross 18 left line, we're on 65, Delta 20.
American 3150, contact port to
Archer, American 3150. With 45, visual 1 right.
Envoy 4055, VSS Tower, runway 1 right, clear to land.
1 right to land on West 45.
American 1789, roger, taxi up to and hold short, 1 left to Whiskey Fox.
Whiskey Fox short of 1
And for everybody that's been down there waiting, some good news for you. We got 4 routes to the west now, no more in-trail, so I should be able to get you out of here a little bit quicker.
Tower 491, plus visual 1 right.
American 491, DFW Tower, runway 1 right, clear to land.
Run 1 right, American 491.
American 3185, hold short 1 left to Gulf 8.
Golf 8, hold short 1 right, American 3185.
American 3185, hold short 1 left to Gulf 8.
1 left, Golf 8, American 3185. Tower, American 2709, we have our route for
American 2709, taxi up to hold short 1 left to Whiskey Fox.
Fox, short of 1 left, American.
Envoy 4222, turn right heading 190, maintain 10,000, runway 1 left, clear to take off.
Make sure it's 190, 10,000, 18 left, clear to take off.
Envoy 4181, taxi via the Whiskey Kilo route, hold short 1 right. FedEx 1058, DFW Tower, wind is 16015, runway 13 right, clear to land. American 2370, DFW Tower, runway 1.
I apologize for the extended absence. I always fail to recognize the challenge involved in putting on a windbreaker when it's windy.
Envoy 4166, DFW Tower, runway 1 right,
It's just
clear to
fluttering
land,
all over the place. I'm trying to get it over my head.
Good land, on 41, 1 right.
5 shots to hold position, Gulf 8 cross 20 left, contact ground 25.
So this again is flight 561 to Ontario, California, 767-300, and right behind it is another plane of the same model, and it is flight 767 to Louisville. And I always give a tip of my hat to the UPS scheduling department for giving a flight number to, or giving the same flight number as the model plane. Does that make sense? Andrew Templeton says it looks like an Emirates 777 out of American Hangar 1 on the east side is taking the A380's gate. Guess American was taking care of it maintenance-wise with all that's happening in the Middle East. That is indeed possible. I should let you see the official Runway DFW with packable jacket. Comes in different colors, has the embroidered Runway DFW insignia on it. So it's available at the Runway DFW store. The link is in the description. What a salesperson I am. Well, let's take a look down yonder. Oh, I guess you are looking at it. There's the Emirates tail. No, that's Is that the Emirates Tail? Is that British Airways? Oh, that's British Airways there.
Your number 2
That's
one on the runway.
looking at us. That's the British, the Speedbird A350-1000.
18 right, hold short, 18 left, DFW.
There's an Air Canada plane there way in the background. Air Canada Flight 1033 coming in from Toronto, Airbus A220. Well, here's the thing, Keith. To put this on, I have to take off my hat, and that reveals my chrome dome. Not a pretty sight.
18 left, Zulu, we are clear for takeoff. RNAV to Claire and American 22.
American 1162, runway white, left bonus and wait.
18 left, landing for white, American 1162.
So we've got several planes jockeying for takeoff position here.
No problem, sir, appreciate it.
FedEx 1058, you can exit at Alpha 5 and taxi via Bravo.
We've got a pretty big pileup, actually. Not pile. I don't mean to say pileup.
Alpha 5, Bravo, Charlie.
But 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. About 15 planes lining up to take off. So plenty of takeoff action to see, along with the normal arrival stuff. Mark G, you have said it all. I am follically challenged.
And I'll give everybody the pilot sequence here in a minute.
The FedEx flight from that we always look for from Alliance Airport has just touched down after an 18-minute flight. Alliance Airport is just about 15 miles to the west of us here. So we hope to see it taxiing. It's a 757 coming over from Alliance, a very short flight, obviously. Here comes the other UPS 767, this one going to, where was this going? To Louisville. There it is. And that is a new plane as of last November. So we've seen some old 767s tonight, some of the 20th century, but here's one that was built just last year.
Envoy 4166, at Golf 8, cross runway white left, contact ground 25.
Golf 8, cross 20 left, ground the other side, Envoy 4166.
Envoy 4055 with kilo, cross my left, ground 25, traffic hold.
Sure, cross. 1 left with kilo 4055.
Envoy, correction, American 491 with Lima, cross my left, ground 25.
25, cross from Lima, American 4.
Brown Skin Ashton says, hello, I love airplanes. Well, you've come to the right place. And thank you for subscribing to the channel. And we are looking in the background now for this FedEx plane, which is headed over to the east side of the airport. I don't know if we're going to see it. Let's see. It should be in our view shortly.
Envoy 4181, traffic's on a 3-mile final at whiskey kilo, cross 20 right, hold short 20 left.
So now we're on the lookout for the FedEx plane, which See if we can see it. Rohit says 18 minutes. Wow, those
American 2288 on FB.
pilots must be so jet lagged. J.R. Melton says your photo on the K10 website shows it. Looks okay to me. Well,
Skywest 4920 taxi via Alpha and hold short when you're right. American 2659 DFW Tower wind 150.
Andrew Templeton says weird catch for me down south out of Arlington Municipal Airport. A C-130 departing yesterday. Used to have a lot of Air Force action there, but it's pretty rare these days. So good catch.
Runway 4215 Ornap to Larian, runway 18 left, 30 takeoff.
So I'm not seeing the FedEx plane. I guess we'll give up on it for a bit here.
2659 DFW Tower, runway 18 right, clear to land, hold short of Bravo for crossing traffic.
Land short of Bravo, American 2659.
Really strict 5610 DFW Tower, runway 18 right,
I
clear to
know you
land,
guys
hold
want
short of
action.
crossing traffic.
So action it shall be. American Eagle 4215 to Monterrey, Mexico.
American 2288, contact port.
Headed out now. There's British Airways. Speedbird.
American 1339, Ornap Newport, runway left, clear to takeoff.
Ornap Newport, 18 left, clear to take off, American 1330.
American 1608, DFW Tower, traffic underway, 18 left on a plane. GPS 767, heavy traffic, 2.5 mile final, Yankee cross, 20 right, hold short, 20 left. GPS 767, heavy, no response, hold short, 20 right.
We have gifts. You can see the box opening there. And we'd like to thank Mark G 5454, who's a channel member. And Mark G has favored us with 5 gift memberships. So we welcome Andrew Templeton, Keith PD.X, Simon 97537, T Mingo 84, and Flav 972. New members. Thanks to Mark G 454. Thank you, Mark.
American 2174, DFW Tower, runway left on a plane. Skywest 6472, DFW Tower, runway 18 right, clear to land.
Headed to Los Angeles. There is American Flight 1608 and Airbus A321.
UPS 767 heavy DFW Tower, traffic 3 mile final, Yankee cross, 20 right, hold short, 20 left.
From 18 right, Yankee hold short, 18 left,
The wind velocity appears to be accelerating. I don't know if you can tell. We've got wind screens on all our microphones, but
traffic 3 mile final, Whiskey Kilo cross, 20 right, hold short, 20 left.
I can certainly hear it in my headphones.
American 2174 on FB Park, 20 left, clear to takeoff.
FB Park, clear takeoff 1, left, American 2174.
American 1789, DFW Tower, 20 left, on a flight. American 1789, left, away 20. American 662 Tower. Whoever was trying to call Tower, this is through, say again. American 1608, contact port there.
American 1608.
American 2659, taxi via Echo, Whiskey Mike.
Departing now, American 2174 to Portland, Oregon. It's an Airbus A321.
Right, clear to land, wind 15021. Clear to land, 18 right, 36. Envoy 4279, all the way up to the line, may hold short, 18 left, take off 8.
All the way up to the line, short way left,
American 1789, Arnab to Larian, runway 18 left, clear to takeoff.
Arnab, Larian, come take off, take you left, American 1789.
American 770, DFW Tower, runway 18 left on a flight.
There's the FedEx plane. I dare say it's going to take longer for this aircraft to get over to the FedEx facility on the east side of the airport than it did to to fly over here from Alliance Airport. So it left Alliance 25 minutes ago. It's been on the ground here for 8 minutes. I'm guessing it's got at least another 8 or 10 minutes before it can get to its destination.
American 770, RNAV, depart from runway left 30 takeoff.
1993.
And that's a 20th century plane. Chris Brown, Sea Freak, says, I didn't realize you worked for K-10. My wife taught high school math to Mandy Bailey. Mandy Bailey is our chief meteorologist at K-10. It's a small world, isn't it? Well, she did okay. Mandy did. Megan Dressler in Seattle with a greeting on this Thursday night. Thank you, Megan. Feather Jensen waiting for the American Eagle to take off to Yuma, Arizona. It leaves Dallas at 10:08 p.m. We hope to be able to show that to you. Jeffrey Cowden with a greeting from Dandridge in Tennessee. Hello there. 5 for Flighton, the infamous FedEx Flight 1058. So Chris says Mrs. Sea Freak still keeps in contact with Mandy Bailey. So send her greetings from Runway DFW. How about an arrival? By gum? Why, it's an American Eagle CRJ.
UPS 767 heavy at Yankee Cross, runway 18 left, pass line, Spirit Golf, ground point 65 on the bridge.
Plane coming in from Durango, CRJ 701ER.
212 Zulu, cross my left, hold short 18 right.
Cross 20 left, hold short 20 right.
And we're talking Durango, Colorado there.
Cross my left, ground 25.
left, cross line left, ground 25, engine 469.
Skywest 4920 and Blue Street 5610, both now cross my left, ground point 65 on the bridge, call signs only. American 1789, contact departure.
Got American 1322 coming in from Denver, the Mile High City. It's going to be a MAX 8 next up on Runway DFW. So we get camera one into position over there. Camera 2 is kind of got a fixed location on the east tower in the takeoff area there. And we'll switch over here. See if we can bring you this incoming flight from Denver on Runway DFW. It's our second presentation of the new month.
Envoy 3823, thanks for waiting. RNAV to Laren, runway 18 left, clear to takeoff.
RNAV Laren, 18 left, clear for takeoff, Envoy 3823, no problem.
And Beve has answered this question from Cineroll Aviation, who's one of our Quad Jet channel members. It's almost time for our Runway DFW dance break,
After the heavy is going to be American 2709.
where we disco it up and salute our members.
363 is visual 18 right. Envoy local 212, traffic's on a 5-mile final at taxiway Zulu, cross 20 right for the ramp.
Cross 20 right to the ramp, Bravo local 2.
See, Flight 192 to London Heathrow is getting ready to take off on the east side. That's the British Airways A350-1000. We always like to see that take off, but first, I think we've got UPS headed out.
American 2322, caution, wait 31, 776, departure, roll off the import. American 1322, hold short, 18 20 left to Whiskey Lima.
3022, hold short, Whiskey.
Envoy 3823, contact Departure C.
Departure C, Envoy 3823.
This one again off to Ontario, California.
71 is with visual on the right.
American 771, DFW Tower, wind 170 and 17, gust 22, runway 18 right, clear to land.
Clear to land 18 right, American 771.
American 1322, Whiskey Lima, cross my left, contact ground 25, traffic will hold.
Cross 20 left, Whiskey Lima, 165, perfect.
Skywest 6472 at Alpha, cross my left, ground point 65 on the bridge.
Cross 20 left at Alpha, 65 on the bridge, Skywest 6472.
EPS 761 heavy, contact Departure C.
All right, let us see if we can catch the Speedbird. It is next to take off. So we'll see it lift off from behind the terminal buildings there. Once again, it's flight 192 to London Heathrow. And it is accelerating. I know you can't see it yet.
Runway 18 left, clear to take off.
Arden Blair, 18 left, clear to take off, 2709.
Skywest 6421, DFW Tower, 18 left, climb point.
18 left.
Street 5363, run. Skywest 6421 on Apple Park, 20 left, clear to take off. Skywest 4924, traffic's underway, runway 18 left, line up late.
Tally ho, flight 192.
Spirit 6072, continue on the Whiskey Foxtrot, may hold short, money left, let me know whenever you're ready.
Whiskey Fox, short, full window, 360.
Wonderhaus wants to know what about the current wind conditions. Last time I checked, well, I'll check right now. We've got wind coming out of the south-southeast, 12 miles an hour. It is gusty, though. Let me see if I can find the METAR.
Skywest 4924 on out, Solarian, runway 18 left, clear to take off.
18 left, clear to take off on up, land, 4924.
American 1025, DFW Tower, 18 left, line up late.
18 left, line point, American 1025.
So the METAR
Skywest 6121, contact Departure C.
has the wind at 13 knots, 15 miles an hour, 77 degrees Fahrenheit, 25 degrees Celsius. Yeah, so it's a very pleasant evening. CPB 99099 with a $5 super chat. Thank you. I love listening to ATC during these high traffic periods. It really shows how much those folks have in their heads at the same time. And it's true. I mean, you know, I complain about, oh, there's so many things, I can't keep track of everything. Well, it's a good thing I'm not an air traffic controller, because I wouldn't be able to do that. But they can. And they're good at what they do. So we salute our air traffic controllers in the east and the west towers here at DFW Airport. Jukebox 373, we will not have any more A380s tonight unless there is some kind of a redirection from some other airport. 747s. Well, we
Envoy 4177.
we had a cargo
Runway
Lux 747 come in earlier.
Runway left, give takeoff, envoy.
I don't know if it's going to be going out again this evening. Let me see if I can
There's 1025 contact port.
Roger, good night.
figure that out. Well, we got cargo Lux going out to Miami. It's supposed to be, well, it's supposed to leave at 9:15, so perhaps that is in our not too distant future. And another cargo Lux, this may be the one we saw come in, going out at 10:15, so in the next 30 minutes or so. And that will be going to the new airport in Mexico City. So,
Tower Square 1617, ready to go.
fingers crossed for another 747 departure tonight. We had, if you were here earlier, we had a UPS 747 going out and the cargo Lux coming in at the same time and simultaneously. That was exciting.
Envoy 4177 contact port.
Bird departure was yelling.
I should tell you what you just saw, should I not? Flight 771 coming in from Raleigh, Durham, Airbus A321. Thon 2 says, good evening everyone, happy Thursday. Yinsickle says, good evening to me, Walt-san.
Echo Alpha, short of 18 left, American 771. American 2196, contact port station.
Oh, the bus, the American 2196.
Spirit Airlines. Flight 1672 is going to Los Angeles. Our first Spirit plane of the evening. See some emergency vehicles on a call.
Skyway 6267 on after Laren, runway 1 left, clear to takeoff. Laren, 1 left, clear to takeoff. Skyway 6337, DFW Tower 1 left, line up and wait, traffic across downfield.
1 left, line up and wait, Tower 6337.
Spirit 1672, contact port, see ya.
Departure 1672 to do.
I was choosing flights today to Atlanta from here. And I thought, well, should I try Delta? But then I thought, well, you know, I'm pretty well ensconced in the American Airlines Advantage Miles program. I've been with that program since it began. Since the year it began. Not that I'm not a million miler or anything, but you know, I'm going to buy some airplane tickets. Might as well get some miles that will accrue. And I thought, well, should I try Spirit? Because the fare was a lot lower, but of course we were looking at the basic fare in terms of Spirit, and then when you add it all up, I didn't get that far adding it all up, but I'm sure it would have come close to what Delta would have been. That's just the way it works. And since I got to travel with a checked bag, and I think I got the checked bag for free on American based upon my membership, so that was a deciding factor. Because I got to put my tripod and tripod head into the checked bag. Let's see what else we've got coming up this evening. We should be close to seeing Fiji Airways flight 891 off to Nadi/Nandi. That'll be an A350-900. And then about the top of the next hour, Cathay Pacific A350-1000 to Hong Kong. And there is an Emirates 777-300 scheduled to Dubai at 11:30. And the EVA Air, for some reason, is all the way at 11:45. I don't know if I can make it that long. May have to bug out before those flights. It'd be nice to see Emirates take off. But what have we here? It's Volaris. Whoa. Not lighting up its tail tonight for us. Volaris flight 801 is going to Mexico City in Airbus A320.
American 3124 DFW Tower 1 left, line up away, waiting in shell spacing.
Line up away, runway 1 left, American 3124.
Skyway 6337, contact departure stand.
Departure, have a good night, Skyway 6337.
We're hit just now by a big gust of wind. That would be American 3124. It's going to McAllen, Texas. It's a 737-800. Asayaki 1 says gusty winds make for exciting takeoffs.
I have Larrington for takeoff. Lane left, American 3124.
And flight 7197 DFW Tower, caution lake turbulence, runway white left, line up away.
Simon 97537 says, is this a new spot for plane spotting? No, this is Founders Plaza, which has been here for many years. Although it wasn't here when the airport was built. In the early days of the airport, there was another Founders Plaza on the east side of the airport, which I never went to. Because I wasn't into plane spotting then, but I'm told it was you got closer to the aircraft at that location. But we are happy to have this. It's Founders Plaza is free parking. There's places to sit. There's benches. Bring some food. Watch the planes. You just sit in your car and watch the planes if you want, which is the preferred way to view them on a cold day and sometimes even on a hot day.
American 3124, contact departure stand.
3124, good night.
I'm hearing the buzz of a propeller plane over there. So I saw don't look to be some
Yeah, flight 7197 contact.
were my eyes deceiving me, or did I see some emergency lights? Oh yes, I did. Well, this is as close as I can get to this. I don't know what's happening over there. Our view at this very extended telephoto range is kind of clouded by the disturbance of the wind. But I'm looking at my biggest screen here and I can't really tell what's going on. I don't know if that could be construction of some sort. Doesn't look like there's any planes around it. Luke, the random spotter, saying goodnight. Luke, thanks for being on board tonight. One of our great mods. We appreciate you very much.
Tower American 1606. We're coming up a golf with the golf. Only about 3 minutes to run our numbers.
Alright, 16060 down to Whiskey Box on Fort Short 21.
From Dallas Fort Worth International Airport, this is Runway DFW in color.
Just after 10 p.m. in the Central Time Zone of the USA, you're watching Runway DFW live and in color with me, your host, Walt. Happy to have you with us. Cineroll Aviation says on Saturday, I'm going to fly to Fiji on Fiji Airways Flight 891. Lucky you. That sounds very exciting. I hope you have a great flight. And speaking of Fiji,
American 6060, 7 tower, runway left, line up and wait.
as we look down the runway there, here it comes. Flight 891 to Nadi/Nanji. I've heard it pronounced both ways, so I'll slash it up for you there. It's an A350 900. As you see right behind it, that is American Airlines Flight 7 to Brisbane, Australia. That's a 7879 Dreamliner being pushed back from Terminal D, the international terminal. Oh, yeah, I did promise dancing time, didn't I? I think we'll have some downtime after Fiji leaves and the flight to Brisbane leaves. So. And if you're wondering what happened to the moon, we'll give you a moon update here.
American 27078, tower, 1 left, line up and wait.
It's playing peekaboo with us tonight. We had a pretty good look at it earlier as it was rising, but pretty overcast night here in North Texas. Fortunately, no rain. Fingers crossed. At least when we're here tonight.
American 606, contact Sport Smith.
Here's Anna, the dispatcher, just checking in real quick to say hi. Anna's at work. Anna, always good to see you. She, as you can see by the shield next to her name, one of our mods. And we are sending our best wishes to you and to your husband, Ascending Dragon 1, who's got some surgery scheduled. And Anna, let us know if there's anything you need from us. I don't know what we can do, but if there's anything we can do to help out, we stand by to help you guys.
American 2707, RF to Lair, runway 18 left, clear for takeoff. RF to Lair, clear for takeoff, 18 left, American 2707. American 1606, D6 tower, runway 18 left, line, please.
20 left line for American 06.
I boxed myself in a corner here with this shot because I've got two shots, two cameras with essentially the same shot. So there's the Fiji Airways. Isn't that the font that, isn't that the Jurassic Park font? Or something similar to it?
91 heavy DSC tower, runway 18 left, line, please.
Line up and wait 186. 91.
American 2707, got a departure connect.
Oh no, Anna. Well, we are all thinking about you guys, and I know that the entire Runway DFW community is sending positive energy your way.
PCE 91 heavy RDAF to Lair, runway 18 left, clear for takeoff.
I'll have to go down and take close.
American 1606, got a departure connect. Got a departure connect, American. American 455, 018 right. American 455, yes, American, anything down to Western 170, 350, departing the runway 18 right.
Fiji doesn't have its tail alit tonight. It's kind of hard to see that nice, intricate design.
Runway 057, yes, Matara, Zulu, cross runway 18 left, full short runway 18 right.
And Zulu cross 20 left, full short 20 right, on 1 minute 057.
First spot 3283, yes, tower, runway 18 left, line point, Joshua Terminal, departing heavy 350.
At 1 left line point, like 283.
On 1 minute 057, traffic 3 mile final, time delay, and Zulu cross runway 18 right, and taxi to air.
No delay, cross runway 18 right, fingered on 1 minute 057.
PG 91 heavy, got that first connect.
Approach PGA 91 in.
Record flight 3970, 18 right. Record flight 3970, yes, tower, runway 18 right, little land, wind 16020.
Runway 18 right, record flight 3970.
So we have another Trans-Pacific flight on the way to taking off. We'll catch up with that one in a minute. We've got Frontier with Sky the Blue Jay. I think we saw this one earlier coming in. This is off to Phoenix, an Airbus A320 Neo. There's a pretty good look at Sky. An 8-year-old aircraft. And there's lots of concern from the Runway DFW community for Sarah and her husband. You know, it's one of those things, we feel pretty helpless when we hear things like that. But I hope you can be comforted by the fact that Got a lot of people who are wishing all the best for you and Ascending Dragon 1.
Correct, 455, Whiskey Lima across runway 18 left, kind of ground 25.
Whiskey Lima across 18 left, ground 0.85, 455.
Frontier 3023, kind of perfect, guys.
3023, let's departure tonight. Tower from American 7 Heavy, good evening. Just a heads up for your planning purposes. We'll need altitude and speed relief on there.
American 7 Heavy, roger, execute, expect the vector actually.
Right, thanks.
And Luke is still with us to send his best wishes. Anna is very stressed on unpaid leave starting Sunday for a few weeks. And again, Anna, if there's any, you know, we have limited abilities, but if you need a spot-a-thon to help with any bills or anything, just reach out and let me know.
One right, clear to land, American 3279.
You know my address. Well, here's the flight to Brisbane, American Flight 7. This is a 1-year-old, well, it's a little old. It was 1 year old in December. 7879 Dreamliner. 8,300 mile flight to Brisbane with an average flight time just under 16 hours.
American 7 Heavy, turn right heading 190, maintain 10,000, runway 18 left, close takeoff.
Right, turn heading 190, maintain 10,000, clear for takeoff, 18 left, American 7 Heavy.
American 3279, Toshaway Terminal 7787, departure port. American 767, regional 108. American 767, Eastern Tower, runway 18 right, clear land with 16021. 1 right, clear land, American 767. Frontier 3097, Whiskey Lima across runway 18 left, contact around 0.85 other side, have a good night. 2011, Whiskey Lima ground 85, Frontier flight 3097. American 7 Heavy, contact departure, go ahead.
American 7 Heavy, quick to connect.
Dishfish says DHL 767 going out in about 15 minutes. We always look for that. Usually is flying the colors of the condiment bar. So, well, let's see. I think it's about time that we said thank you to all our Runway DFW channel members. Shall we get on with it? let us give thanks to our channel members. This list was prepared, well, it'll show up here. It's like, I think at 5 o'clock tonight. I was running a little late. We thank, first of all, Runway DFW channel sponsor, James Webb. Now we thank our Quadjet channel members, first of all. List was prepared, as I said, at 5 p.m. today. If you're a new member since then, watch for your name scrolling across the screen on an upcoming broadcast. All right, 757 Chip, first on the list, alphabetically. Airplanes FRA, Alan J., Alan Silva, Alaska Plane Spotter. These are the Quadjet channel members, Alice Mabel, Angela Smith. There's Anna the Dispatcher, Beaker and Honeydew, Bev A., Brian D., Charlie Bowles, CPB 99. We thank Chuck TXK, Cinema Roll Aviation, Cloudy Sayers, Cubs Win, Darren Sorello, David Rutherford, Deeg, Doug Jackson, Dronoki, Dwayne C., Eric Coupe, Ernesto Vasquez, Goose 032, Hagler 17, HD Kraut, James Webb, John Lipman, Josh Aldrich, Judd Goldberg. Thanks to Quadjet channel members Ken Schmidt, Kevin Kelly, Kirby Brooks Sr., KS Avgeek, Lelo 1787, Lori M, M1ZZKT, Michael Flannery, Michelle RS, Mike G, Once Upon a Time, Only Planes Network, Paul S, 1188, Pete Nordine, Payathon. Thank you to Rainier Aviation Quadjet channel members Renee Meister, Raina Taylor, Richard Hamby, Rich F., Rick Hoyler, Robert Brune, Sarah the Real Deal, Sean Bramlett, Skittles, Steve Lundaby, Texas Girl, The Grinch, Tim Swearingen, TNT Oh My, Tyson Price, and Will Hutchison. Those are our Quadjet channel members. And you will now see the names of our Tri-Jet and Twin-Jet members as we continue for the next few minutes. Thanks to each of you for supporting Runway DFW. Carol or Carlo Costa, if I read that right. Can you say hello to me, please, from Sao Paulo in Brazil? Of course we will do that. Happy to have you with us. American 3262 coming in from Jacksonville. 737-800. It's UPS Flight 793 to Louisville, 767. We can't give it a musical salute while the disco's playing, but it's 27 years old from the year 1998. Simon, all the MD-11s are grounded. UPS has permanently grounded its MD-11s. FedEx will continue to operate them once they get all checked out and cleared. A little flashlight inspection going there. Johnny, I didn't know that Steve had gotten here. I hope to see him, well, at least later this week, I hope. It's UPS Flight 793 to Louisville, 767. Irene, that's so kind of you to say. Thank you. Glad you're a subscriber. So it looks like this 767 is going to be taking off from here on the west side. That's pretty much the only action we have here on the west side right now. I know, not a lot going on right now. The moon. Well, we're just marking time here while we wait for planes. I feel like we're about to get blown away here. My mouse is about to blow off our little table. The wind is coming in at 20 miles an hour now, gusting to 29 miles an hour. That's why it feels so windy. Well, there are several planes over on the east side of the airport queued up to take off, but not so much here on the west side. We should be seeing, towards the top of the hour, Cathay Pacific flight to Hong Kong. That may be our last one of the evening. Because how long can I tap dance? And our music just about to expire there, as I think our list of channel members is about to come to a close. And there it goes. Thanks once again to all of our quad-jet, tri-jet, twin-jet members. You make us go, so thank you. Put our regular clock back in there. I apologize for the shaky images, but as I just outlined, we've got a lot of wind coming in here. It's picked up since we started. We do now have an aircraft. Well, I guess we got a couple of aircraft to take stock of here. Is there anything? No, that's the one in front of the line. That should be American Eagle 3715. It is going to Bentonville, Arkansas. But we have something a little more interesting to look at here as it makes a turn. There it is, DHL, operated by ABX Air. This is flight ABX 102. It is going to Cincinnati. It is a 767-300ER.
Off 35.
1994.
20th century plane be celebrating its 32nd birthday in May. And there are two things that could happen right here. It could make a right turn on 18 right for a takeoff from the short T, or it could be continuing straight to go to the east side. I don't know, maybe we need more music. Well, we'll save the music for Chat Stravaganza. Did he say Chat Stravaganza? Chat Stravaganza. When we turn the camera on me as I pack up, you listen to music and chat amongst yourselves. Chat Stravaganza. So let's see what's happening here. Yeah, it looks like it's on a trajectory to go to the east side. Hate to see it, but...
Image 102, we continue across the bridge, ground point 6517. Continue across the bridge, ground 5 on top of 3560, kind of first connect. On with 35,
I was going to complain about the wind, but this is March. Coming in like a lion, I guess. Johnny Dodge wants to know, does the DHL deliver to the Portillos here from Chicago? Well, as I said, that plane's going to Cincinnati, so maybe it'll bring back some, what is it, chili with spaghetti? What do they have? That's their speciality in Cincinnati. American Flight 662 to Denver is about to take to the skies. It's an Airbus A321. Here on a windy edition of Runway DFW After Dark.
Foxtrot, hold short wing, but on 3723.
We had Kevin from Wellington Flights live with us earlier. He's well accustomed to broadcasting in gusty wind conditions. Of course, his airport's right on the sea. We're well inland. We got a good night from Dishfish. Thank you for your kind words. Ken Schmidt's got to pack up. The boss is calling me. Good night and all. Thank you, Ken, one of our mods, hanging out with us. I see Beve still hanging in there with us. Thank you, Beve. He's one of our late night mods. So we do have an assortment of planes taking off here. I think making the turn there with its headlights blazing at us is flight 3723. Well, is that right? No. I think that's flight 3466 American Eagle on its way to Amarillo and Ember 170.
2675, a visual 18 break.
3466, start down 234, runway 1 left, let's take up.
Alright, park runway 1 left, let's pick up.
23, runway 1 left, runway.
1 left, line of way, up, 23.
Flight 2675, Eastern Tower, runway 1 right, clear to land, wind 150.
Clear to land, 1 right, front here, 1375.
Let's see, I think we're going to focus on a plane coming in from Los Angeles. Sometimes we change our mind. It's an Airbus 321 Neo.
5 and 0, proceed across runway 18 right. And
Flight 1247 coming in there from LAX.
thank you. 23466, connect first connect. 23466, copy that.
Chris Gardner Aviation wishing us good night. Thank you for stopping by, Chris. Yeah, we've got our lead boots on tonight. It's hard to show you, to illustrate how windy it is. We don't have I know Johnny Dodge favored us with a windsock. I never figured out how to mount it in a way that would be usable. I still have it. Maybe I'll figure it out one of these days. Aero Bueno saying hello there from the Garden State. Hello to you. Let me see, see if I can get you a flag shot here. Can we do that? So our camera one looking north now. And you can see those banners are a-flying. Crush Davis wants to know how late do flights go in and out of DFW? Well, the airport's open 24 hours. It slows down quite a bit after 11 o'clock or 11:30. But there are some stragglers that usually come and go, and then there's a fair amount of cargo action in the nighttime or in the overnight hours. That's Frontier 2675 from Miami, and Airbus A321 Neo with Buck the pronghorn illustrated on the tail. I know, John. I haven't forgotten about the windsock.
We're parking this side for 2675.
American 2647 is off to Seattle.
All right, call thing.
This is an Airbus A321 roaring off to the Great Northwest. So we are now awaiting Cathay Pacific. It's going to be, I think, our last flight of the night. Short of any surprises. We've got American 2987 coming in from Oklahoma City. It's going to be an Airbus A319. Our next arrival on runway DFW. It's a coming. There it is.
approach runway 18 left, contact runway 25.
Runway left, Golf 8, over to ground.
That is a gusty wind. Guitar player 4848 DFW on my list of places to spot next time I travel out east. I'm stuck here in Cali for now. Well, that's not a bad place to be, based upon my experiences.
Breakfast 2987, cross 20 left to Golf 8, ground 25%.
Clock 20 left, Golf 8, ground 25.
So we got about 3 planes in the queue to take off. I think we only see 2 there. There's 2. Oh, there's the 3rd. Cheyenne, after queue. DFW, the Windy City. I think that's already taken.
2029, you can runway 18 left, left, please. 18 left, line of 48, 2029.
One of the planes over there is a Frontier. Flight 93, I'm sorry, Flight 3885 with Cloud, the 3-wattled bellbird on the tail, which is looking very, very nervous. No, I'm not nervous. It's not me shaking the handle there. That is the wind. And believe me, we've got these tripods weighed down. This one on our main tripods weighed down there with 2 sandbags plus a heavy battery. But that is not stopping the wind from shaking things up. We have seen tons of Frontier tonight. It's been unusually... I mean, did they change their schedule for March? I know we didn't see this many Frontier on Monday night. But it's definitely been the second most seen airline here tonight, I would say. After American and American Eagle, of course. Off to McAllen, Texas goes this Airbus A319. It's American Flight 2029. And I'm not doing a very good job of following it.
Park runway 18 left from clear for takeoff at 2:30.
2560, it's tower runway 18 left, left, please. 25. Expected 2029, contact first, we'll see you later.
It's a good thing I'm not aerodynamic, or I'd be flying off to Oklahoma right now. Here goes the Frontier flight. Got to keep an eye out on my laptop now because I don't want it to sail away. Let's see if I need to do anything here.
Frontier 3885, can I first go? Over report to the first flight 3885.
So Johnny's letting us know that the next wave of rain coming in tomorrow. Nobody's saying hello to everybody and to me. Thank you, nobody. Usually we see nobody pop up during the chat extravaganza. Looks like our next contestant's going to be flight 2962, 737-800, going to Albuquerque, New Mexico. As we continue to mark time until Cathay Pacific decides to leave.
Cross runway 18 left, cross runway 18 right, taxi here.
Ah, is that it?
Is that local 833?
Local 833 for a minute, this is cross runway 18 left, cross runway 18 right, taxi Charlotte to here.
Cross 18 left, cross 18 right, 20 American local 833.
Local 3 uniform Foxtrot, East of Star, with Kilo, cross runway 18 left, cross runway 18 right, taxi here.
Cross 18 left, cross 18 right, flight and hangar, local 3 uniform
So let's see, let me see if I did spot Cathay Pacific down there.
Into the arrival at Destination Delta, first base exit currency, 3 altimeter 2985, wind 150 at 2 Moscow.
No, that's Frontier.
American 2512 RNAV to B Park, runway 18 left, folks take off.
RNAV B Park, 18 left, clear takeoff, American 25.
CPB 99099 wants to know about gift memberships. You know, I don't know that. Can you gift memberships on a phone or on a mobile device? I'm not sure. That may be only a function of desktops. I really don't. I should know that, shouldn't I? There goes American 2152. It's on its way to Ontario Airport in California, where it's probably not as windy. And I think I had the flight number wrong. It's flight 2512.
American 2512, contact first group.
Got a departure, good day, American 25.
American 446 RNAV.
Walt Poppins. Yeah. I've got an umbrella in the car. I wonder what would happen if I unfolded it. I'm pretty sure it would go inside out very quickly. American 446 to the city adjacent to the bay, San Francisco. It's an Airbus A321.
American 446, got a departure connect. Forward departure, American 446.
Chris Cruz is saying hello. Hello, Chris. Happy to have you here late at night with us. We do now see Cathay Pacific Flight 875 to Hong Kong. It has pushed back from Terminal D, according to Flight Radar 24. And why would I not believe that? So we should be seeing it coming around the bend pretty soon. Yes, everyone knows it's windy. The association. I had the 45 of that back in the day. And for you youngins, you probably don't know what a 45 is. Chris is saying there was kind of a violent hailstorm here on the Texas Panhandle. Do tell. I hope everybody's okay. Try to give you one last look at the moon here, still cloud shrouded. Nothing much to focus on there, is there? And it's pretty bouncy. Looking down at UPS. I don't know if we have any. I don't think we have any more UPS action for you tonight. Doesn't look like it anyway. You may remember if you were here with us on Monday night, all the UPS planes departed before we left. It was totally empty. I think I'd only seen that once before over there. So Guitar Player says 45 RPM record. Ah, you got it. I'm a 2000s kid, but a sucker for the classics, as noted by my American Top 40 reference the other day. Rochelle Sutcliffe's in McKinney, Texas, which is to the north of Dallas and to the east of here. The winds are really picking up here in McKinney. My parents up in Iowa really love watching the planes with us all. That's so nice. A family get together. Bob, I don't really have any concerns in that regard, if you know what I mean. Let's see if we can get an updated METAR here. So, oh wow. So wind coming out of the southeast, 28 miles an hour, gusting to 36 miles an hour. No wonder things are a little bouncy tonight. Well, let's get this Cathay plane off the ground here. Do we see it yet? We are not in visual contact yet with the Cathay plane. Here is American 2734. It's a 737-800 off to Oklahoma City. Trying to get us a FedEx plane. There it is. The FedEx plane just took off from the east runways. It's going to the home base of Memphis, 767-300, flight 1365. I know this is kind of hard to watch. That's American 1295. It's going to Colorado Springs, a 787, 737-800. Anna says, my parents were massive LP collectors. They collected everything from every genre, including movie and TV show soundtracks. It's one of my favorite things. I got a bunch of mostly TV show soundtracks, but some movies. My mom wow. My mom had a bunch of 78 RPM records. Many of which were in albums, which I guess is where the name album came from, because it was like a book with these big heavy platters, each side having only one song on it. So if you wanted an album of songs, you'd have this gigantic heavy array of discs. Making the turn is American 1181 to Phoenix. This is a MAX 8. And I'm trying to steady the camera as much as I can, believe me. But we're up against some pretty significant gusts. The wind is indeed whipping, yes.
American 1181, order to Laird, runway 18 left, take off. And over there, and airport, the car 27, American 81. Runway 18 left, line, please. Minimal weight, 18 left, line. Tower, that pod was on, just flew across Foxtrot, just short of the Whiskey Hotel.
Gee willikers, that's a big wind.
Sorry, what was that?
Yeah, the airplane before us reported pause, and it looks like it blew across Foxtrot, short of Whiskey Hotel. There's a big trash bag.
Here comes American Flight 35. It is off to Auckland, New Zealand.
Yeah, I kind of went
7879 Dreamliner.
Being blown on the runway by now. Okay, right there.
a plane that was brand new as of last November.
Break 1 day, 1 time, first good night.
We just our good night, Mark, and then it's 81.
Break 2910, RNAV to Sea Park, runway 1 left, start takeoff. RNAV Sea Park, 1 left, takeoff.
And I do believe Cathay Pacific is on the way now. There it is.
For American 2030.
Bound for Hong Kong, flight 875, an A350 1000. So we got those two wide bodies getting ready to take off. It's the METAR, courtesy of Chris Cruz. Thank you, Chris.
Runway 1 left, start takeoff.
Larry, and 1 left, clear for takeoff, American 2030.
American 30, British, still 1, runway 1 left, line 1. 1 left, line 1, American 3301.
You know, I think I'm going to call an audible here, and we're going to not have. I know, I can hear you disappointed already. We're going to not have a chatstravaganza tonight because it's going to be painful. It would be painful to watch me trying to break everything down, and I just got to kind of focus on that. So I apologize for no chatstravaganza tonight. American 3301 to Los Angeles is that plane there. It's an Airbus A321. Thank you, Bevan. Well, I won't keep you up as late as we normally do tonight. But I do like to get the Cathay off the ground.
RNAV land, 1 left, clear for takeoff, American 3301. American 35 heavy, is the car runway 1 left, line of wind. 3 left, line of wind, American 35 heavy.
So there's the Auckland flight there in the background. CPB says, Walt, you're correct. Gift membership only seems to show on the desktop. Definitely not on iPhone YouTube apps. And here comes Flight 35 to Auckland. The almost brand new Dreamliner.
Runway Mike Kilo, DFW Tower, Whiskey Kilo, cross runway 18 left, cross runway 18 right.
Cross 20, that's cross 18 right. Runway Mike Kilo.
Runway Mike Kilo, taxi straight in, come back.
Right here, Charlie Ram, Mike Kilo.
35 heavy, contact departure, good night.
35 heavy, good night.
So it looks like Cathay is second to take off. Jerry is saying it's absolutely pouring here in northern New Jersey, just outside of Manhattan. Plus the temp is in the mid-30s, but on Monday it's supposed to hit 70. Crazy. That is pretty crazy.
Correction 3035, RNF to be parked, runway 18 left, start takeoff.
And CPB has figured it out. Thank you for sending 5 Runway DFW gift memberships. Ron Cole, Courtney Nose, Matthew Aviation, Sydney Myers, and Catarinius Armory, if I read that right, our newest members. Thank you. And thank you to CPB 99, one of our quad jet members. Alrighty, I think it is now time for Cathay Pacific action. Once again, we're being pummeled by wind here if you're just joining us, so my apologies for the shaky footage. No illuminated tail for us tonight, huh? Cathay Pacific? Going dark. Skittles is here just in time for this. Hello, Skittles.
Cathay 875 heavy, RNF to be parked, runway 18 left, start takeoff.
Coming to us from the Pacific Northwest.
Right, 1542, DFW Tower, runway 18 left, line, Mike, Josh, one turbo.
Runway 18 left, 1542.
Correction 3035, got it, parking.
Approach American Station, Dutch.
I'll do the best I can following this into the windy sky.
I'm in 3040, so towers to the cross runway 18 left, cross runway 18 right to the right.
Cross 20 left and 20 right, delivering your convoy Venus 3046.
Cathay 875 heavy, contact departure, good night.
Departure, yes, good night.
Well, not my best photography work there, but that's going to have to do it for us tonight. As I said before, no chat extravaganza coming up because I got to batten things down here real quick. But thank you for watching. I don't know when we'll be back again. I know we're going to have rain over the next few days into the weekend. Might have a show for you Saturday at Dallas Love Field where we can have some cover. And it's also possible we might stretch out till Sunday morning and see what we can do there. So if you're so inclined, keep your notification bells engaged. And wow, we've got another UPS plane going out there. We'll show that to you as we say goodnight and as we display your final messages. But thanks again for watching. Thank you to James Webb, our channel sponsor. Thank you to our great team of mods. And I think we're down to Beve right now. So thank you to Beve for sticking it out with us, as she often does here late into the evening. We will, and thank you to our members, to our subscribers, and if you're just tuned in and found us somehow here on YouTube, thanks for checking us out. And I hope you'll give us a like and perhaps even a subscription, because a subscription is free for you and it helps us out. So thanks again. We'll see you again soon on Runway DFW. Play some music as we sign off here, and we'll see you again real soon. Happy contrails to you until we meet once again. Thank you, Mateo's Gaming or Gardening Service, member for 4 months. Hello from Los Angeles. Thank you for your support of the channel.
'66.
This is Warren Barnett speaking for Runway DFW, a Runway DFW production, all rights reserved.